Are you feeling the heat of the summer? Is the sweltering sun making your training sessions tougher? Well, we're about to turn that obstacle into an advantage. In today's episode, we're tackling the hot topic of training for triathlons in high temperatures. We're going to cover everything from recognizing signs of heat exhaustion to effective hydration strategies, and even delve into how the heat can transform your physiology of your training. So let's blaze through the heat, leaving your competition in the dust. Let's turn up the temperature and dive right in. Listen in for episode 32 of the official Triathlete podcast. Hey, my friend. My name is Donita Jacobs. Some people know me as a nurse, a leader, and health expert. Other people know me as a coach, race official, and seasoned triathlete. But at the end of the day, I'm simply a friend with a mission. I want to help you transform your life. My goal isn't to help millions. My goal is to help you. Welcome to the official Triathlete podcast, where you will learn about all things multisport broken down into bite-sized pieces and how we can blend life demands with fitness goals. My approach is different because I am blending my 20 plus years of healthcare and athletic experience to help you be the healthiest, happiest, and most balanced athlete you can be. I believe in you, even if you don't. You really can reach those soaring goals, and I'm here to help you get there. I'm so glad you made it here. If you have a question or topic idea, get in touch and let me know. After all, this show is for you. Enjoy! Hello, my friends and fellow athletes. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you are here. Before we turn up the heat, I always start with a little message from my Train with Heart program. It's my mission to transform the whole athlete, so Heart not only develops and prepares the body for improved athletic performance, but aims to optimize the whole person through healing, empowerment, awareness, reflection, and transformation. So each episode, I share a little snippet from how I help my athletes with one of these elements. Today, we are going to discuss empowerment. Let's talk about the empowerment that comes from training and competing in this incredible sport and how triathlons encourage confidence and self-expression. Triathlon is more than just a physical challenge. It's a journey of self-discovery and transformation that shapes not only our bodies, but also our minds and spirits. As we push our boundaries, we uncover inner strength that we didn't know we had. That's the beauty of triathlon. We start with our bodies, of course. It's the physical training, the early mornings in the pool, the long rides on the road, the footfalls of the trail. As our endurance grows, so does our confidence. With every new milestone, whether it's our first open water swim or our longest ever ride, we gain confidence in our abilities. And this newfound self-assurance isn't just confined to the sport. It spills over into every aspect of our lives. But there's more to it than that. The discipline required to train for a triathlon, the commitment to keep going even when it's tough, shapes our character in profound ways. It teaches us dedication, perseverance, and resilience, qualities that empower us beyond the finish line. These aren't just skills for triathlon, these are life skills. Triathlon also offers a unique form of self-expression. Through our performance, we communicate our values, our determination, and our spirit. We show ourselves and the world that we can face challenges head on and come out stronger. And so, as we train, compete, and grow as triathletes, we empower ourselves. We discover that we are capable of more than we ever even imagined. And through this journey, we learn to embody confidence, resilience, and self-expression, not only in the sport, but in all areas of life. Now, let's talk about 10 ways empowerment can be incorporated into triathlon training. Setting personal goals. Goals give us direction and purpose in our training. They should be challenging but achievable, providing a balance between pushing ourselves and not setting ourselves up for disappointment. Tracking progress. Keeping a log of your workouts allows you to see how far you've come. It's a great confidence booster to look back and see the improvements you've made over weeks or months of training. Mindful training. Incorporating mindfulness into your training can help you become more in tune with your body, understand its limits and potential, and cultivate stronger mental resilience. Positive affirmations. Utilize positive affirmations during challenging workouts or races. Reminding yourself of your strengths and capabilities can help empower you to push through those tough moments. Overcoming challenges. Use setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures. Overcoming obstacles in training can serve as proof of your resilience and capability, which can empower you in all areas of your life. Coaching and mentorship. Working with a coach or a mentor who provides positive, constructive feedback can foster a sense of empowerment. They can help you recognize your potential and guide you in reaching your personal best. Community engagement. Join a local triathlon club or online community. Training with others, sharing experiences, and offering mutual support can lead to a feeling of shared empowerment. Healthy competition. Engage in friendly competition with peers to push your boundaries. Challenging but supportive competitiveness can drive you to achieve more than you thought possible. Self care. Incorporate proper nutrition, rest, and recovery into your training plan. Treating your body with respect and care can enhance feelings of self worth and empowerment. And giving back. Once you've gained experience, consider mentoring a beginner triathlete. Teaching and empowering others can be a powerful source of personal empowerment. Wrapping up this section, here are some practical tips for triathletes looking to build confidence, cultivate discipline, and harness the power of self expression through triathlon. To build confidence, start small, begin with shorter distances, and gradually build up. This helps to keep the process manageable and enjoyable, and each achievement will boost your confidence. Consistent training. Consistency is key in triathlon training. Regular workouts, even if they're not always intense, can significantly improve your performance and boost your confidence over time. And celebrate progress. Recognize and celebrate each milestone, no matter how small it may seem. This could be swimming a certain distance without stopping or completing your longest bike ride yet. To cultivate discipline, set clear goals. Whether it's finishing your first race or shaving a few minutes off your personal best, having a clear goal gives you something concrete to work towards. Create a training schedule. A structured plan gives you a daily guide to follow, which can make it easier to stay disciplined. Find a training partner or group. Having someone to train with can make it harder to skip a workout. It will also make your training more enjoyable. And to harness the power of self-expression, choose your gear. The equipment you choose, from your bike to your tri-suit, can be a form of self-expression. Choose gear that makes you feel good and represents who you are. Share your journey. Whether it's through a blog, social media, or just conversations with friends, sharing your journey can be a powerful form of self-expression. Plus, your story might inspire others to start their own triathlon journey. And be authentic. Everyone's triathlon journey is unique. Don't feel pressured to conform to anyone else's style or pace. Be true to yourself and let that authenticity shine through in your training and racing. Remember that triathlon is a journey. It's not just about the finish line, but about what you learn about yourself along the way. Enjoy the process and embrace the empowerment that comes from this incredible sport. Heat can be a formidable adversary for any athlete, but it can also be an opportunity to refine your training strategy, improve resilience, and up your game. So, whether you're training in the scorching summer or preparing for a race in a hot climate, this episode is packed with vital tips for you. What are the challenges of heat? First, your body is a furnace. When you exercise, whether training or racing, your body generates a tremendous amount of internal heat. This massive rise in core temperature can be quite abrasive to your body, brain, and organs. Your body knows what to do to dissipate this heat. Your body literally lets off steam through evaporation or sweat. This happens no matter what, but is especially challenging when you exercise in hot and humid climates. The internal heat buildup is amplified, and your body works overtime with reduced effectiveness in its cooling efforts. When there is excess humidity in the air, our bodies are even less effective at evaporation because there is already water content in the air. This means that the cooling rate is reduced and the body works harder with increased urgency to reduce the core temperature. So what can be done? Well, first things first, staying cool. This isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. Dress in light-colored, moisture-wicking clothing to keep body temperature down and promote sweat evaporation. Try pre-cooling techniques such as consuming cold drinks or using cooling vests or towels before training, or even sitting in air conditioning or in front of a fan. Adjust your training schedule if possible to avoid the peak heat of the day. Now let's talk about recognizing signs of heat exhaustion, your body's signal that it's overheating. Look out for symptoms like heavy sweating, rapid pulse, dizziness, fatigue, cool and moist skin with goosebumps, muscle cramps, nausea, and headache. Let me tell you about a time I suffered from near heat exhaustion. It was an August race in the brutal summer heat of Memphis. As I sit here recording this episode, we are entering into August and I am getting constant excessive heat warnings on my phone. Race day was brutal. It was already in the 90s before the sun even rose. The water we were to swim in was a shallow man made lake, and the water temperature was like bath water. This was an Olympic distance race, so I had about a 25-minute swim in that bath water, and it set me up for a pretty miserable day. Normally, during the swim portion of a race, I can keep my heart rate pretty low. Not on this day. When I got out of the water, my heart rate was through the roof and I was super hot. My husband is the announcer at our local triathlons. I remember hearing him over the microphone while I was running into transition, shouting, "How's your heart rate, honey?" I'm guessing my misery was written all over my face. I did my best to hydrate on the bike, but I was already so dehydrated. By the time I made it to the run, my heart rate was ridiculously high and uncontrollable. I was cramping, fatigued, and by the end, I was barely sweating anymore. I had the goosebumps and started getting a headache. I actually ended up walking a good portion of those 6 miles. Though I finished, my performance was pitiful. I was most definitely dehydrated and on the verge of heat exhaustion. Not good. If you start noticing these signs, it's crucial to stop exercising, find a cool place, and rehydrate. I was in dangerous territory there. This brings us to hydration, a critical aspect of training, especially in the heat. Increase your fluid intake, but remember, it's not just about water. You're also losing electrolytes through sweat, so consider a balanced sports drink or electrolyte tablet. Hydrate before, during, and after your workouts to replace fluid loss. My favorite electrolyte replacement is USANA's watermelon electrolyte replacement powder. There's a link in the show notes if you're interested in giving it a try. Or reach out. I would be happy to send you a sample. So, what if you become dehydrated? Signs include a dry mouth, feeling dizzy or lightheaded, and not sweating as much as you normally do. If this happens, it's crucial to rehydrate immediately, but do it gradually. Sipping small amounts of water or a sports drink over time can help your body absorb fluids more effectively. Lastly, let's talk about how heat changes the physiological aspects of training. High temperatures can increase heart rate and reduce blood flow to your muscles, affecting your performance. It's important to be aware of these changes and adjust your pace and intensity accordingly. Listen to your body and don't push too hard in the heat. Training in the heat can lead to improvements over time as your body adapts to the thermal stress, enhancing your heat tolerance, sweat response, and overall performance. Let's talk about a few ways you can prepare your body through heat acclimation. Heat acclimation is a crucial process where the body gradually adapts to exercising in hotter conditions. Understanding this and incorporating it into your training regimen can make all the difference in your performance. Firstly, start early. Ideally, begin your heat acclimation process about 2 or more weeks before a hot race or during the early stages of a hot season. This gives your body time to adjust. Second, practice consistent exposure to heat. This means doing regular workouts in the heat, but it's crucial to start slow. Begin with shorter, less intense workouts and gradually increase duration and intensity as your body adapts. This could mean starting with a 20-minute jog in the heat and then progressively extending the duration and pace over time. Thirdly, hydration is key during this process. As you expose yourself to heat, you'll sweat more, which increases your risk of dehydration. Maintain hydration by drinking plenty of fluids and replacing electrolytes lost through sweat. Fourth, monitor your heart rate. The heat will make your heart work harder at any given pace. By keeping an eye on your heart rate during workouts, you can make sure you're not overexerting yourself as you adjust to the new conditions. Lastly, remember to rest. Heat acclimation can be stressful on the body, and adequate recovery is crucial. Ensure you're getting enough sleep and consider light, restful activities on your recovery days. Heat acclimation can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity to discover new strengths and push your boundaries. As always, listen to your body and consult with a healthcare professional if you have any concerns. And to wrap up, here are a few miscellaneous tips. Try heat acclimation through sitting in a sauna. You can try sitting in a sauna after your workout for 10 or 15 minutes and build up your time to 20 or 30 minutes. This can help you get used to the heat. Hydrate and fuel more often than you think you should. Your body is using more energy and more calories to keep your core temperature down. Be careful drinking ice cold water in the extreme heat. It could cause cramping in the stomach. Now, I love for my water to be ice cold. I can't stand lukewarm water. But if you do take in ice cold water, try holding the water in your mouth for a few seconds before swallowing so it's easier on your stomach. Now, a great way to cool your body temperature is to spray water on yourself. A great place is on the top of your head or on the back of your neck. During a race, I will grab 2 cups of water at aid stations, one to drink and one to pour on my head. I mean, I'm already soaking wet from sweat, so it doesn't really matter if I pour water all over me. And speaking of aid stations, during a hot weather race, don't skip aid stations. Whether you want a drink or not, take the few seconds to get some water or electrolyte drink. Remember, athletes, safety is the priority. Training in the heat can be beneficial, but it's essential to take precautions and listen to your body. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and keep running towards your goals. All right, on the next episode, we're diving deep into the world of cross training. Get ready to revolutionize your training. Whether you're just beginning your athletic journey or looking to step up your game, this episode will be packed with tips, expert insights, and effective strategies to boost your performance and keep your workouts varied and engaging. Tune in to discover how cross training could be the secret weapon in your triathlon or running training. Talk to you then. Bye. That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. I want to get to know you, so head over to trynursecoaching.com and sign up for a free 30-minute goal setting session. Love the show? I'd be forever grateful if you left a review and shared the podcast with your friends. And remember, do things that are hard.